Your favorite fat boys.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite fat boy, Jarron.
Stefan, a.k.a. Mayhem, a.k.a. the Gene Siskel of the hood, a.k.a. the only black director to let the white guys live.
What's up with that? So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to your favorite fat boy podcast once again. And what we talking about today, Stefan?
Talk about the end of summer movies.
Yay! One of my favorite times of year. So, what about you? This is a time when, the movies come to it. Well, not say movies come to an end, but
the big blockbusters normally.
Yeah, and then we get to the new season of fall. And this is when your house is a good temperature to be come to all the time now.
Hey, you already know, don't come to my house in the summer, don't come in the winter.
Yeah.
It will not be comfortable for anybody but me.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about quite a few of the movies we've seen over the summer. I guess in the last, August until now?
Yeah.
We are in the end of September, so let's see what we got first. You want to start with Nope or Bullet Train?
We can start off with Nope.
Okay. So we saw Nope, and I know what's going on.
It's the thinking man. It's Jordan Peele. It's the thinking man's horror.
Yeah, it definitely was very clever and well written and well acted. I just did not know where this was going most of the time. So
there's a lot of subcontext in the movie that it's not overtly in your face until it is, but there's a lot of subcontext that you need to read into the movie. Very much a thinking man's horror. Yeah, and I think because I wasn't used to that, nor was expecting it, I did enjoy the movie. It just left me with so many questions at the end. And I was like, what happened? Where's Stefan? Exactly.
I need some explanations here.
Yeah, you did give me that call. I was like, what was that about?
I ain't above it. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed all of his movies.
Yeah. So the three that he's done, Get Out, Us, and Nope, I've enjoyed all three. So he's definitely solidified himself as a new age classic horror director.
Yeah, and on top of that, his movies always seem to do really well bank wise.
Yeah.
So I think this was number one for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And whatever the budget is, he surpasses that the opening weekend.
Yep.
So
yeah, he'll definitely be making more movies, and I definitely love the social commentary that he puts into his movies.
Mm.
And so this one was filled with a lot of social commentary about the erasing blacks out of the movie production process and the origins of the movie production process. The whole idea of trying to tame nature and the animal abuse that comes with Hollywood filming. It's a lot of things that were going on.
Yeah, it's a very layered movie. It's not just on the surface, it's horror or about aliens per se.
Right.
And then we have. Oh, you about to add something?
Oh no, I was just saying I definitely enjoyed that movie and I recommend anybody go see it.
I would too. And if you don't think you'll like it after our description, just bring somebody that's smarter than you.
Because that's probably what it is.
So then we saw Bullet Train, which was the action thriller with Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked that a lot. It was a surprising. I think one of the more surprising movies of the summer.
So definitely, it was a fun romp. Don't think too much kind of action movie, which I enjoy in all levels.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely just wall-to-wall action and humor just going throughout the entirety of the movie.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm not a big Brad Pitt fan. Not saying he doesn't have. I think what me and Brad Pitt is that I just don't watch a lot of his movies. That's not on my list of things to do. But I enjoyed it and I enjoyed him in this and everything. And was it Tyree Henry?
Yeah,
I like him as an actor a lot. So to see him in a different role, the one I'm used to seeing him, because he's a really, really good actor. I enjoyed seeing him in this as well, and then the cast was really fleshed out too.
Yeah, and all of the twists and turns that they had going on throughout the entirety of that movie were just completely ridiculous.
Yeah, and a lot of humor in it too.
Yeah, very over the top, and just a fun action movie.
Right, nothing wrong with those. Especially if it's done well, it can stand up to a lot of other big budget movies that's out.
Right.
So,
because don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm pretty sure they had a big budget, but not that big. Because some of the CGI, especially for the train, at some points, is pretpretty bad.
I mean, you run out of money,
right? But again, it doesn't take away from the entirety of the movie.
No, it doesn't. Because you look for those kind of things more so than I do. But when y'all go back and look at it, say, oh, okay, you can see what this is like. Needs a touch up here and there, and something like that.
Right.
So I'm glad that was a movie that was out in theater and not on Netflix. I think if it was on Netflix, may not done so well, or maybe got that reception it did. So because Netflix movies are hit and miss.
I mean, well, I think all movies are either hit or miss.
This is true. That's true. So
depends on what format and how much you want to pay for it to go see that movie.
Because a lot of times it'll be out like the next week if you go, even if it's in theaters. It comes on demand pretty quickly.
Yeah, nowadays, so the nature of movie viewing is changing steadily. Thanks, streaming internet.
So, and what else we saw? Oh, we saw The Woman King last week.
Yep.
So with Viola Davis, John Boyega, and some other people whose names I probably can't pronounce. But
mostly.
But that was one of the best films I think I saw this year.
I'm not gonna say it's the best film I saw this year, but it's definitely up there. It had a lot of action, very powerful. It touched on, I mean, granted, it glossed over some very touchy subjects, but at least it addressed those touchy subjects. The subject of African involvement in slavery.
Yeah, I mean, how much we supposed to go into that? We've been there. We've still been there.
So yeah, like I said, so I'm absolutely okay. I mean, it's historical entertainment because this tribe that they were talking, this kingdom they were talking about, did actually exist. So historical entertainment.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good film from beginning to end, and it put a little bit what's the candy in the medicine in the candy. Is that it? One or the other, but it gets you little tidbits here and there. Because I know I've read about how the selling of people was a slavery part of it from other tribes, but having the movie I thought that was really cool because a lot of times you probably would think that would be overlooked or it would just be downplayed a whole lot because they to the point where it would be mentioned in the history. So for them to touch on that, it's like, oh, okay, y'all going all out on it. Y'all not holding nothing back.
Well, I'm not gonna say they didn't hold anything back because the historical Dahomey Kingdom played a huge part in the transatlantic slave trade during that time frame. But so I mean, they addressed it. They didn't go deep into it, but because again, it wasn't that movie.
Yeah.
So you can watch a documentary if you want to see that.
Yeah, and I say when they hold anything back, even though it was a small part of the movie, I wasn't expecting that to be addressed.
Right.
So I appreciate them, bringing it to the forefront. Even though it was not necessarily it's a part of the story, but it wasn't like the centerpiece of the story. So and then the performances were really good. I'm be shocked if anybody if Viola Davis, John Boyega, and the younger actress, if they don't get some kind of nod, or at least the trainer, the one that trained the warriors, her role, if they don't get some kind of nod, I'm gonna be very surprised. Because to me, it was a very
see, I don't know. I don't know if this feels like an award season kind of movie though. It felt like it was way too much action for the award season movies because those are more drama.
Okay.
The ones that typically get the nominations and the awards is definitely more steeped in drama. When this had less drama, but I mean, it wonderfully acted.
Yeah, I get you saying it was more time based. Those get the nods. I just enjoyed those, how they portrayed those characters really well.
Oh yeah,
and the acting was top notch. So,
and this is written by a white woman. So yeah, go figure.
The movie's written by a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Change your whole outlook on that.
Right, no nods. It's like,
trying to tell our story.
Right, you exploiting us. No, I don't have nothing against that. But it's surprising to know.
Yeah.
So,
But no, it was a wonderfully acted movie. A lot of action, a little bit of comedy, not a whole lot of comedy, but enough to bring levity to some of the more tense situations.
yeah, it was enough little humor here and there just to make you grin.
Yeah.
And it was, what else? A lot of killing our oppressors.
Some of our oppressors being us.
Gotta throw that in there. I know when I was watching the movie, I was listening to these two white women, and every time something happened to somebody like the white people, whatever like that, I kind of like side eye. I'm like, yeah, that could be you. Keep playing with us. Just know, I won't do it, but somebody else might.
So glancing at him, when the race war start, I'ma kill you first. You ain't got nothing to worry about from us white people. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
What was that? What was the chant they said in the movie?
Oh, they said quite a few.
Boombayah. No, that's Wakanda.
Right, that's close to Wakanda. He said, he's all African.
I'm Bombay. You know what's gonna hit you. You know what's gonna hit you.
He said African enough. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a good movie.
Yeah, highly recommend. 2 thumbs up. What else have we seen? So I saw Day Shift on Netflix with Jimmy Fox. It was the vampire movie.
Right, yeah.
That was decent. It's a decent action movie. It's better than what I thought it was going to be.
I watched some clips from it, and it didn't really pull me in. So I did not watch it. Just from the clips that I watched, it's like, didn't really super interest me. And for whatever reason, they had a lot of drone shots.
Yeah, they did. They had a lot of drone shots, and they used a lot of practical effects. Like they had, I want to say contortionists, the people who've been there. Yeah,
contortionists.
So they had a lot of those in the film. Which the first scene in the movie is him fighting this old vampire, and the stunt doubles are contortionists. Well, I thought the scene was really cool and everything. But that pretty much like the theme, the running theme throughout the whole movie, because they had a lot of these moments like that in the film. And I was like, okay, I haven't seen this in a while, so that's their stick with it.
So I may break down and give it a watch.
It's one of the films you need to watch that I watched that you need to watch because I asked you to.
You keep saying that, and I keep not doing it.
That's our friendship. So, and what else I saw? I saw Me Time with Kevin Hart and
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
none of that trailer interests me. None of that trailer.
I watched that because I mean, kind of movies aren't that bad. And if you've seen Ted, it's Mark Wahlberg, and this is that same movie without the cussing and the vulgar language.
No,
that's all he's doing now. So you're not missing nothing if you didn't see Me Time. So.
Yeah, I saw that trailer and I was like, yeah, nope, nothing about this appeases me.
Yeah, so I mean, you can skip that one. Then they have this weird ass cameo with Seal in there.
Seal just kind of does that. He cameos in a bunch of shit just for no reason.
Yeah, because I'm like,
did he cameo as Seal?
Yes,
because that's what he always does.
Yeah, he cameoed as Seal, and I'm like,
he cameos. He's been doing that for like the past few years. His cameo as Seal in the movie.
I'm like, I understand you got nothing better to do, but he like literally, it's like he was walking by like, hey, you want 15 minutes tops for the role? And he's like, yeah, sure. I was just going to Starbucks. Yeah, that's fine. Like,
if you know what, I can honestly believe that that's what happens. Just based off of the number of movies that he just cameos as himself in.
Right, because he walking by like, I just about to go to Starbucks. Like, yeah, why not? I got 15 minutes to spare. So that's how it comes across. So, did you watch The Gray Man?
I did not.
Oh, okay, I saw that. That was decent. It had some weird shots at different angles during the movie, but it was a decent action movie.
I have to check that out.
I want to say it's a poor man's John Wick. I guess everything's a poor man's John Wick now.
For the most part.
When it comes to like revisation of action movies. So, yeah, it's a poor man's John Wick. But it was decent. I didn't think, what's his name? That's not Ryan Phillippe, is it?
Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling. He did some decent action stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in quite a few action movies.
Yeah.
Like Drive and some other stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, he was decent in that. So that's not. I look at those kind of movies like you can put on a Sunday afternoon and kind of have play in the background, look back at it, see what's going on, and then go about cleaning or cooking, whatever. So,
No.
not you.
No. If I put on a movie, I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, I'm a little ass backwards. Like if I put it on, I'm not really into it. I'll do other stuff around it.
No, I will sit and I will just bear it. I watched 4 hours of the goddamn Justice League Snyder cut.
That's the bar.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, that's how I set myself when I set out to watch a movie. I'm gonna fucking watch it.
Okay.
No background stuff for me.
So, and this leads us to our next little topic here. What are our 3 favorite leading lady films?
I mean, does it need to be 3? Can I think of 3? I mean, I got my number 1 right off the bat.
What's that?
So, Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley in Aliens.
Okay.
As far as leading films go, that one is one of my favorite action sci-fi films. And 2, she's just badass as shit in that movie.
She is. She very much is. Aliens 2.
Well, Aliens 2. Aliens is
Aliens 2. You're right.
It's
Yeah.
Alien, then it's Aliens.
And then Aliens 3.
Yeah, which we don't want to talk about that.
Alien Resurrection.
We don't want to talk about that either.
And then everything else after that.
Yeah, they don't exist.
So Alien was a really good one.
So yeah, Aliens is her as the leading lady is one of my favorite.
Yeah, another one, or that's your top pick?
I mean, that's my top pick. I can think of a couple of other movies but I can't say that any of them come close to my number 1.
So let me clear it up for you, because when I wrote that to you, I was saying leading ladies in a film, like ladies, like an all ladies cast almost.
Oh, as in a group?
Yes.
Oh, there were a couple other ladies in Aliens. I mean,
The Queen Alien.
right? I mean, there was what's her name, Ramirez? The other, really butch.
That was in Aliens.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about. I said Aliens.
I'm sorry. You should say Alien.
Sci-fi action.
You should say Alien too.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not. It's Aliens.
Why are we arguing?
Because it's Aliens.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, Ramirez is the other one. So
And it had a little girl in there who played a big role.
this is true.
See, so look, yeah, female case.
Supply your ass. So
I mean, if we changing the rubric up, then I guess, no, that's still going to be my number 1. But my number 2 would be Bridesmaids.
oh, okay, that's a good one.
Because that movie is fucking hilarious. It was
From
Maya
beginning.
Rudolph, Melissa McCarthy, Kirsten Wiig. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's a really good movie. I'll give you that one. So my 3 I have is Set It Off, Soul Food, and a personal favorite of mine is The First Wives Club.
Why not Steel Magnolias?
I only like one scene out the whole movie, in all honesty.
What, The First Wives Club?
No, in Steel Magnolias.
Oh, well, I find that better than The First Wives Club. But, to each their own.
Right. So, and I don't know why I like The First Wives Club, to be honest with you. I
I did not enjoy that movie.
I don't know. I guess it was because it was Bette Midler and Diane Keaton. I'm just like, and then what's Goldie Hawn? And I don't know. Like one of the movies where I watched as a kid, I probably shouldn't have watched it, but it was on, and I took a liking to it. So
yeah, I mean, it's not a bad movie, but just after a couple of viewings, it's not a great movie.
it probably hasn't aged well. I don't think I've seen it since I've been in my 30s.
So yeah, watch it again.
So yeah, that's there for me. Soul Food is just a really good coming of age story, and has a lot of memorable scenes. Set it off. Like
Yeah.
who don't want to ride a bank with their best friends?
So, yeah, honestly, yeah, if I had to pick, Set It Off would be my number 3 because it's just fucking all around great movie.
Yeah, we need to get 2 more friends to rob a bank.
I mean, is it going to end the way their situation ended?
I hope not. I don't want it to end like that, but I think for a good time, why not? I said, okay, it's not rob a bank. Let's do something else constructive.
Right. For a good time. Let's go rob a bank.
We're gonna edit this part out. Nobody knocking on our door.
Exactly. So, I work for the government, goddamn it.
Pull us up in the next interview. So, Mr. Allen, can you explain this to us, please? That's that nigga whole idea.
I did not take part in that robbery. I mean, alleged robbery.
So, yeah, those are the my favorite leading lady films. And what else is going on with movies? So, to you white people out there angry with, what's her name? Haley Bailey as the new mermaid in the upcoming film.
As Ariel in the live action, Disney's live action, The Little Mermaid.
What's y'all beef? What's y'all beef?
Hey, what the fuck is your problem? So yeah, there's been just this huge backlash since the trailer came out. I mean, granted, we've known for at least 2 years that she was the cast in the role. Mm-hmm. But as soon as the trailer came out and people saw the blackness, that
melanin
flipped their fucking wigs.
That beautiful melanin that she had and her red locks. They lost their shit.
So why is Disney blackwashing their characters again? Which is not a goddamn thing.
Well, we never said anything, and I say we, as the black community, we might have, but we never addressed it to this uproar when y'all placed Jake Gyllenhaal as the Prince of Persia.
I mean, I said something about that. That shit was fucking weird.
And then when you had, I noticed some uproar when Scarlett Johansson was playing the
Major in
Ghost in the Shell. So I know some backlash around that because it's okay to whitewash. Well, it's not okay to whitewash, but it's like there's never.
It's not okay to whitewash now because whitewashing was just a huge thing.
Yeah.
So, Greta, I have an issue with changing the race of a character with historical characters because they actually existed. Like Charleston Heston playing Genghis Khan. The fuck out of here with that nonsense.
How about he played Moses like every Easter when they came on?
I don't know whether or not he existed. but if it's historical characters, whatever. And if race has nothing to do with the identity of the character, change it. So race has absolutely nothing to do with the fucking mermaid. It's a fucking mermaid.
Right.
It is a mythological creature. I am absolutely sorry if a black mermaid offends all the rest of the mermaids that you know.
Thank you. That's what the mermaid's like. Thank you.
So I have absolutely no idea why is the fact that black people, we can't be elves, we can't be dwarves, we can't be in medieval fantasy, we can't be goddamn stormtroopers, we can't be mermaids, we can just be black.
Right, you in Middle Earth somewhere. Hey, you with the elf planet? Nah, I'm a nigga. Just black. Well, how'd you get here?
Well, in Middle Earth? I think you in the wrong neighborhood, boy.
You get to a whole new realm and you still gotta be called boy. That's some shit.
So it makes absolutely no sense what the backlash is about. Because again, Haley Bailey can sing her ass off.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to that one. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm looking forward to that one. So I think that's one of the few Disney movies I saw in the theater. So I think I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I'm not even gonna say I'm looking forward to it. I'm probably not gonna see it because of the fact that I don't think I've only watched 1 or 2 of Disney's live action remakes. So
it
has nothing to do with the fact that it's Black Ariel. It's the fact that I just don't feel a need to see that movie.
Yeah, well, Would you go see a autobiography of Bill Nye the Science Guy, played by Sam Jackson?
Yes, that sounds stunning. That hits all my boxes.
I think we got a good fan, some give and take.
Make it happen.
Right, some good give and take. Said oh, you mad about that? Well, how about we make Bill Nye autobiography with a prominent black actor? You can't go wrong with Sam Jackson.
Right. You know what? Netflix, make it happen. Said to all the people complaining about Ariel being black, if you want to see the white version of the mythological creature, the original one still exists. Go watch it.
Right. I don't think people understand that a lot of the Disney movies are adapted to fit the children's story. So,
yeah, I mean, they're based off of fairy tales that are in the public domain, and they just change them as they see fit to fit whatever, story that they're trying to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to see a white Ariel, make the movie with a white Little Mermaid. You can do that. It's public domain. You just can't use Disney's version of it.
Exactly, because they will sue the shit out of you, I'm sure.
Oh, of course. Cease and desist, goddamn. But yeah, get over it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, because they was uproar about the Thanagarian king being black. as we just mentioned before.
Yeah, the Targaryen
Targaryen
from House of Dragons.
So we can be a lot of things, but you will believe a 10-foot dragon with a black king of a fantasy. You're like, hold up.
Right. He said, black people in your medieval fantasies. No, sir. So yeah, all of these black actors, as soon as they get cast in these roles, getting death threats and shit. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it because like you got so much, there's so much more you can do better with your time.
Right, and all this hate just because somehow this black actor in this new movie is ruining your childhood or something. Or
I mean, Michael Bay owe me some money, then he ruined my childhood Transformers.
Right,
especially when Jazz talking about what up, yo.
Or the second one.
Oh,
them two little fucking Volkswagen Beetles. Fuck all out of here with that.
See, I put it out of my memory because I was offended when I saw it. I was really offended when I saw it.
All out of here with that.
So, yeah, he owe us some money. Cause we see all those movies? Yeah, we did. I'm sorry about Bumblebee.
Right. So I didn't see the second one with you. I saw that with Anthony and another one.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't see the second one together.
But yeah, we saw the rest of them because of you.
I said I was sorry.
Oh, okay. I mean, I heard it.
You didn't feel it?
I did not.
Well, he don't got his hands on the next one. I don't think so. I think
it don't even matter.
So, but yeah, stop with the hate. You know, we all fantasy is fantasy. There's no cap, no race on fantasy. So,
but I mean, especially not on mythological creatures. A mermaid is fucking mythological. It can be whatever color they fucking want it to be.
Right.
I mean, if we want it to be historically accurate, because it's deep sea, it would probably be translucent because there's no light that gets in there, and so melanin wouldn't form.
That's science. With your bitch ass.
You complain about that shit.
Aren't they supposed to be creating a Kratos series, God of War series?
There was talks about them doing a God of War series.
He's gonna be black.
I doubt it.
I mean, I think he should.
I mean, granted, the voice actors have all been black, and the motion capture artists have all been black.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he's Greek, they're not gonna want him to be black.
Probably.
So they might make him some pasty white guy, not even olive complexion like this Greek. So.
Well, at least we got him. At least we had the black actors portraying him in the motion capture, like you said. So, yeah, that's that. So, go see The Woman King. Stop hating on stupid stuff like this. And what else we got to talk about? Is that it?
And apparently, go watch The First Wives Club.
I feel like that's a jab at me. I recommend it. I recommend. Matter of fact, when you go watch The First Wives Club, treat yourself to a spa day afterwards.
Okay, yeah, all right, yes.
Nothing wrong with my pick. Remember, Set It Off is a great film. Rob a bank with your friends or do something else. What was my other pick? Soul Food. The message of that movie was that diabetes will kill your family.
Yeah.
So don't let it go neglectful.
Greasy soul food will kill you.
Yeah, clog your arteries. And First Wives Club was a good film. And Aliens was too.
I mean, The First Wives Club is a good film on first viewing.
And the second one if you're like 22. So, I guess that's it.
Yeah, so as always, that's the show. And you can check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
So make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you for putting the subscribe and between the episodes and everything. Nice touch. Chef's kiss. So, and that's it. So make sure you watch I Hate the Internet and check out Fat Adventures.
We got the content for you.
We got content. Oh, lower top.
Just a bit.
Okay, I'm trying.
Peace out.
Peace.